Hello and welcome to this NUM sensory service video, part of the hearing support team. So on this clip we're going to talk about how to use a Stetoclip. So yours might look a little bit different to this, but its functionality is the same. So first of all, we're going to put this into our ears. And now we're going to adjust this so that it is fully compressing the tube. This is so that when we listen to the hearing aid, which is the purpose of a Stetoclip, we are not getting the full volume of that amplification that the hearing aid provides, and therefore not risking damaging our own hearing whilst listening. So we're going to make sure it's not halfway up, it's not all the way up, it's going to be all the way down till you feel it's compressing that tube. You can even check by looking inside to see if it actually is compressing the tube. Okay, so then we have a hearing aid. We want to check if it's working. Does it sound clear? And is the quality of sound good? Is there any distortion or anything that sounds unusual on the hearing aid from what we would expect to hear when we're listening? So first off, you need to take off the tubing from the hook of the hearing aid. So we're just going to hold the hook so that we don't break it, and we're going to firmly pull off the tubing. Now, depending on how long it's been on there, it might take a bit more effort than others. So please do be aware of that and make sure you are holding the hook firmly. Now, we don't need the mould and the tube, so we're going to put that to one side. Now, you can see there's a tube on the end of our Stetoclip. We're going to attach that to the hook by lining it up and then giving it a small wiggle until it's attached. This hopefully shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, so you may have noticed that I've had the battery compartment open this whole time, so that avoids any feedback noise happening. Also, you might want to check that you have a new battery in there or a battery that's functioning, but we can tell that quite quickly when we're listening. So I'm now going to close my battery compartment drawer, and there will be a start-up period, so I'm going to wait a few seconds before I do anything. If it's a very loud hearing aid, you might already start hearing the start-up sounds. If it's a bit of less amplification, you might not. So now we don't know if it's working yet because we haven't started to release. Unless it's very loud, we might already be hearing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the hearing aid up towards my mouth, and I'm going to make some ling sounds. And I'm going to slowly start to move this up. So I'm releasing the tubing. So I'm allowing more volume through the tube. So I'm going to say and I'm going to stop when I can hear the amplification of my voice through the hearing aid. Now, at this point, I'm just going to run through some sounds and hear, does it sound correct? Is it sound like there's a whooshy noise or crackling or anything that might be unusual that isn't happening in the room that you're in? Or does it sound very clear and easy to hear what is being said? Now, if there's lots of distortion and crackling, it might be that you need to contact the NUM sensory service for a teacher of the deaf or a technician to come in and check this hearing aid for you. Because it might be that there is something very easily fixed going on or something that needs to be referred on to the audiologist. Now, if it sounds clear, that means that's fantastic. That learner is getting good access to you speaking in class or at home or doing whatever activity it is they are listening to. Once you're finished, you need to open the battery compartment drawer again to avoid any feedback, remove the tube from the hook and reattach the tube from the mould. So again, we're going to line them up and we're going to give it a little bit of a wiggle. This is my process, and if you've got some nails you might want to push it up or just keep wiggling. And there you have your checked hearing aid using your Stetoclip.